Last-minute bombshell. Fabrizio Romano drops a massive update on Roberto Firmino's transfer chance to Arsenal. Meanwhile, Mikel Arteta reveals who will replace William Saliba for just £55 million. All this and more you can check out now with the top Arsenal news directly from Emirates Stadium, so make sure to like the video and check your subscription so you don't miss any updates. And without further ado, let's get started. Arsenal's striker crisis has sparked plenty of transfer speculation, with the latest name linked to the club being former Liverpool forward Roberto Firmino, with Gabriel Jesus sidelined due to an ACL injury and Kai Havertz also ruled out for the rest of the season with a hamstring tear. The Gunners are desperately short of options up front. Mikel Arteta has hinted that Arsenal could explore the free agent market to find a solution, and Firmino's name has started circulating as a potential target. The Brazilian is currently playing for Al-Ahli, but reports suggest his future there is uncertain, meaning a move could be on the cards in the coming weeks. Whether Arsenal make a serious push for him remains to be seen, but given their striker situation, it wouldn't be a surprise if they at least considered it. Saint level, securing a reliable goalscorer will be crucial to their success. Fabrizio Romano reveals Arsenal's chances of signing Roberto Firmino. Arsenal have been linked with a potential move for Roberto Firmino as they look to bolster their attacking options for the remainder of the season. However, they aren't the only club interested, with Brazilian side Flamengo also reportedly in the mix. Firmino's future in Saudi Arabia has been uncertain, with Al-Ahli recently deciding to leave him out of their squad for the rest of the season. That move sparked speculation about a possible contract termination, fueling rumors that he could become a free agent and make a return to Europe. However, according to Fabrizio Romano via Give Me Sport, Firmino is now expected to stay at Al-Ahli for the coming months, effectively shutting down any hopes of an Arsenal move, at least for now. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano weighed in on the situation, saying he's still not leaving Al-Ahli now, as the Saudi club insists on keeping him until the summer since they can use him in the Asian Champions League. Let's see what happens if they change their stance. That certainly pours cold water on the idea of Firmino making a late move to Arsenal to help ease their injury crisis. For now, it looks like the Gunners will have to find other solutions to their striker shortage. Arsenal can secure sensational ready-made William Saliba replacement for just £55 million. Arsenal could be forced to dip into the center-back market this summer if William Saliba ends up making a blockbuster move to Real Madrid. So far, Mikel Arteta's project has avoided losing key players, with most departures being squad players rather than vital starters. But that could change, as Madrid have reportedly made Saliba their top defensive target. The prospect of playing at the Bernabeu is tempting for any player, and if the Frenchman decides to make the switch, Arsenal will have no choice but to react quickly. The club's decision-makers need to be ready for this scenario, ensuring that potential replacements are already being lined up. As revealed by Graham Bailey of TBR Football, Bournemouth centre-back Dean Huijsen has a £55 million release clause in his contract at the Vitality Stadium, which becomes active this summer. Arsenal are among the clubs actively monitoring the Spanish-Dutch defender's situation, but they face stiff competition from the likes of Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham, Newcastle, and Aston Villa, as well as several top European clubs. Given the release clause, the transfer fee for Huijsen is capped at £55 million, making him an attractive option for many of these clubs. However, securing his signature will not be solely about meeting the financial terms. Arsenal's ability to convince Huijsen to choose the Emirates over other destinations will hinge on their pitch to the player. Currently, with William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes still in the fold, Arsenal might struggle to convince Huijsen to turn down offers from clubs with less stable center-back partnerships. The promise of regular playing time and a clear path to the first team could be significant factors in Huijsen's decision. However, if Saliba were to leave Arsenal, the situation would change dramatically. The potential departure of Saliba would create a significant opening in the Gunners' defense, making Arsenal one of the most appealing options for Huijsen. The opportunity to step into a starting role at a top Premier League club, alongside the guidance of Mikel Arteta, could be a compelling proposition for the young defender. As the summer transfer window approaches, Arsenal will need to be strategic and persuasive in their negotiations with Huijsen. The competition is intense, and and the Gunners will need to make a strong case to stand out from the crowd, highlighting their ambitions, the role Huijsen could play in the team, and the opportunities for his development will be crucial in securing his services. If Saliba does depart, Arsenal must be ready to act swiftly and make a compelling pitch to Huijsen, emphasizing the unique opportunity he would have to establish himself as a key player in their defense. While there's still a strong chance that William Saliba stays at Arsenal beyond this summer, the growing speculation from Spain about Real Madrid's interest is bound to raise concerns within the club. Saliba is under contract until 2027, but Arsenal will be keen to tie him down to an even longer deal. However, their strict wage structure could complicate negotiations, especially if they're unwilling to break their salary hierarchy to meet his demands. If Saliba does leave, Dean Huijsen is undoubtedly on the list of potential replacements, and he should be at the very top. The Dutch-born defender only arrived at Bournemouth from Juventus last summer, but he has already made a big impression. His ball-playing ability, physical dominance, and composure under pressure have earned him rave reviews, with football analyst Ben Mattinson even describing him as sensational. Despite having just 18 league starts under his belt, Huijsen is shaping up to be one of the most sought-after young center backs in Europe, setting the stage for what could be one of the most intense transfer battles of the summer. Arsenal could strike cut-price deal for Premier League star after strong January interest. Arsenal reached out to Wolves in January regarding Matheus Cunha, just as the Brazilian was stalling on contract negotiations with the club. In the end, Cunha did sign a new deal at Molineux, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's staying put under Vitor Pereira for the long haul. The forward has a £62 million release clause set to become active this summer, a price that, given his form in the 2024-25 season, seems fair. However, according to Give Me Sport, Arsenal might be able to land their former January target for an even lower fee. With the Gunners in desperate need of attacking reinforcements, Cunha could still be a name to watch when the summer window opens. Journalist Ben Jacobs spoke to Give Me Sport about Matheus Cunha's future, and he specifically mentioned Arsenal as a club keeping tabs on the situation. I think suitors that are looking at Cunha, whether it's Arsenal, Aston Villa, or others, will feel that regardless of Wolves staying up or going down, there's a deal to be made in the summer, Jacobs explained, and that may not necessarily be through triggering the release clause. They might be able to negotiate around that figure to secure a slightly better deal. Landing Wolves' star man for a cut price would be a surprising turn of events, but it's definitely an avenue Arsenal should explore. Cunha's versatility, technical ability, and work rate could make him a valuable asset in Mikel Arteta's squad. Matheus Cunha is on fire this season. Arsenal did make contact with Matheus Cunha's representatives earlier, but despite the rumors, no deal materialized, and the Wolves forward stayed put at Molineux. It's easy to see why several clubs are circling around the Brazilian. Cunha has been in excellent form this season, and in just 24 league appearances, he's already matched his goal tally from last year, showing that his stock is on the rise. Arsenal will need to act quickly if they want to secure his services while he's in such great form. The 25-year-old has proven to be a clinical finisher and a creative force, even in a Wolves side that's fighting relegation. Given his ability in front of goal, Cunha would add valuable depth to Arteta's attacking options and could be the kind of player the Gunners need to boost their forward line. Well folks, those were the main news for today. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated on everything happening with our beloved team, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for joining us, and until the next video.